Power Rock 93.9 KTG. Led Zeppelin with Stairway to Heaven. Getting the second hour of Out to Lunch going. Pat Ballard in with you today on Out to Lunch. As always, going till 1 o'clock. This portion of the show is brought to you by Father and Sons Liquors, 2 locations in Madisonville to satisfy all your partying needs. It's Thursday. What better reason do you need? All right. Also, we have in studio today a couple of guests. I love having guests, and especially guests that are as pretty as y'all.
Oh, thank you. You're sweet.
We have Jessica Dockrey from SuggStreetPost.com and Whitney Wardrip. I got it right.
Woohoo! Ow!
The Midwest Kentucky chapter of the American Red Cross, who is suffering from lack of sleep.
Yes, sir.
Tell us what's going on, Whitney.
We have had an evening / overnight and morning full of flooding in Muhlenberg County, especially the southern end of the county. We've had families who are displaced. We have them in hotels. We're also doing cleanup right now for other families who didn't have to evacuate, luckily, but they do have about 6 to 12 inches of water in their homes. So we have our volunteers and staff out there working with them at the moment.
So, gosh, and the Red Cross is on site, and you guys just do everything, don't you?
I mean, basically, we got the call as soon as the flooding started, about midnight last night, and we deployed people out ASAP, and we had people come even from different counties to come and help from our chapter jurisdiction. So a lot of folks were very eager to go out and help, and it takes a small army to accomplish what we do.
So what would you do in a situation like that, flooding down there?
With flooding, we do a variety of things. One thing we do is damage assessment, where we go out and assess which homes have been affected, how severely they've been affected. We provide canteen services to the first responders who are on scene. A lot of times they're out there for several hours without anything to drink or eat, so we're there for them as well. We provide mental counseling to the families who've been affected by the flooding or any other type of disaster. We provide bulk distribution, which are supplies that we bring to the family. So a lot of different things that we do. Well,
that's fantastic. And that's really going to move into what we're talking about today, because the Red Cross is benefiting from the benefit that's coming up on June 15th, which is the Mad Flavor Fest.
We are. We're excited.
All of the proceeds are going to the Midwest Kentucky chapter, the Red Cross. And so now that this flooding has occurred, you've got even better reason to get out there to the festival.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Great cause.
It's coming up on June 15th, and that's next Saturday in connection with Friday Night Live. So y'all stick around with me for a little bit, and we'll talk about this for an hour or so. Not straight up hour, because we got to hear some music, man. They don't want to hear me yapping, you know? So who y'all like?
White Stripes?
Yeah, let's do some White Stripes.
Okay. Power Rock 93.9, KTG, Cream, Crossroads. Little slow hand for you there. White Stripes as well. I think we have some Jack White fans in the studio.
Yeah. Very big fans.
A little bit.
Y'all like you some Jack White?
We do.
Of course.
Yeah, you know how I found out about Jack White? My daughter.
She's cool. She's got great musical taste.
Absolutely.
My daughter is probably the coolest kid I know. She's just hip, you know.
Yeah.
She got a hip haircut. She doesn't care what anybody thinks. She just, she does her own thing.
And she rocks out.
And she rocks.
Yeah,
she plays the bass. It's awesome. So we are with Jessica Dockrey and Whitney Wardrip, and we're talking about the Mad Flavor Fest. We got off on the flooding in Muhlenberg County because that was essential to talk about. But it's only one of the great things that the Red Cross does. And this benefit that's coming up on the 15th is all the money. All the proceeds are going to benefit the Red Cross.
Yep.
And none of the musicians are getting paid at all.
Nope.
And everybody's doing it out of because they want to, And
it's a huge collaborative effort.
It really is. So tell us a little bit about how this got started, Jessica, and then we'll go into how you got involved with it.
All right. Well, over a year ago, a former Madisonville resident named Matt Pentecost was who's living now in Cincinnati, was going through a bunch of old music that he made, back in the day in high school with friends, and he started thinking about all the talented people that live in our county, and put a post out on Facebook that was like, you know what, Madisonville should really have a festival that just celebrates all the people, all the talent, everything that's going on. What do you guys think about that? And people just started jumping in all over the place. It turned into a huge group conversation, and we've been planning ever since. So It's finally almost time.
A collaborative effort for sure, and something like this couldn't happen without a committee. And so, what? How did you guys get with the How did the Red Cross get involved?
Well, a friend of mine named Kyle, who is one of Matt's good friends, said, I think the Red Cross could really benefit from this. And Matt said, well, my sister and my mother received benefits from the American Red Cross when their house was burned in a fire. And he said, this is a very worthwhile cause. I think it'd be wonderful to give the proceeds to them. So Kyle linked up Matt and myself, and about a year now we've been working on this together, and we could not be more thrilled and honored that they chose us.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. June 15th at the Hopkins County Fairgrounds, 2 stages. And we're going to have to take a break. And Whitney, I know you got to go. You've got a lot going on in Muhlenberg County. So thank you for the work you do, and it's the great work that the Red Cross in general does. And thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
You going to stick around with me, Jessica?
You got it.
Okay, we're going to talk about hot dogs. Our Rock 93.9 KTG. Eagles, Life in the Fast Lane. Also, Unskinny Bop Bop. You like you some Poison, don't you, Jess?
You know I do. Who doesn't like Poison?
I do. Yeah. It is Out to Lunch, and it's brought to you by Father and Sons Liquors, 2 locations in Madisonville to satisfy all of your partying needs anytime you got them. 36 Bassett Avenue and 825 Lake Pee Wee Road. Also this hour brought to you by Mike Sells Chips. And Jessica is going to help me here.
I am. I'm excited.
I've got sweet chili, groovy sweet chili with chili peppers with sour cream.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. Creole and green onion.
Let's go together.
All right, let's do it.
Man.
Oh my gosh, these are spicy. They're really good.
That is tasty. That's like, that's good stuff.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. knows his chips.
Mike Sells does too. Jessica with SuggStreetPost.com. And, oh gosh. Okay, I got to get that
the chips
out of my mouth. Yeah. And you guys are really promoting this and the Mad Flavor Fest. So tell us more about the festival.
Well, we've got 2 stages, one outdoor, one indoor. We've got a total of 24 bands that are going to be playing. We've got artist booths, vendor booths, different groups from the community are coming in to do some different stuff. Hopkins County Humane Society is going to be there with an adoption center, adopting out pets.
Bringing the pets, excellent.
Yeah,
that's
so it's
great.
like petting zoo, and the animals can find good homes, which is awesome. We also have the Madisonville Fire Department coming out, so they're going to set up the firehouse, little smokehouse, and that's educational and awesome. So
right.
We're going to have a mechanical bull, too.
Really?
We are. Bouncy ounces, mechanical bull. You've got to do the mechanical bull.
Oh, I will, maybe.
But we've got a lot going on. We even have a film festival.
Yeah, the Cinematic Film Festival.
Yep.
And I know that, PJ with Big Biting Pig's going to be there. And,
absolutely.
PJ and Steve Hudgens. And who else you got coming to for the film festival?
Well, we've got Verite Cinema based out of Owensboro, Kentucky. We've got Backroad Cinema from Boxville, Kentucky. Rossetti Productions, they're based out of Evansville. We've got a film to us from New Plan Productions out of Los Angeles, California.
Really?
We've got a film from Norway. We've got one from Italy, and we've got one from Canada, actually. But we have a total of 12 films.
Okay, that's going to be showing all day in the
long.
garden room, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, this is at the Hopkins County Fairgrounds in the Ballard Convention Center.
It is.
The indoor stage is in the big room.
In the Midway building.
The Midway building. And then the film festival in the garden room, which is the first room on the right. And then the outdoor stage. And all the vendors will be outside, correct?
Most of the vendors will be outside. We actually have a mobile tattooing station that will be inside, and also JIH Guitars will be there. They make custom guitars, and they're probably going to be inside the building as well. So,
beer garden?
Oh, yeah, there's going to be a beer garden, and they're going to be selling beer and wine inside the Ballard Center also. So we've got drinks and food. We've got Crowded House. They're going to be there. Pizza Hut, DeFabio's Casa Pella. We've got some snack vendors that will be there as well, so you'll be able to eat, drink, and be merry.
So, becoming a vendor, how do you do this?
You can go to madflavorfest.com, where you can register for a booth online. The price for that is $30, and that money goes to the Red Cross.
$30, that's really cheap to vend at a festival.
It is. Well, we wanted to make it fun and affordable. We want people to come out. We don't want to deter them. So that money, although it doesn't seem like much on a grand scale, will add up, and it'll be a good to support the cause, and anything that the vendors sell is profit to them. So we want you to be able to make money too at the festival.
All right, so $30 for booth registration, and still taking those booths all the way up till the day.
Oh,
right?
yeah, all the way up to the day.
Okay.
So.
Earlier you get in, the better maybe spot you get?
No, we're just kind of picking out spots. There's a couple that have to be in specific places, but it's going to be set up from 7 to 9 that morning. We're just going to arrange it when we get there.
Okay. $10 online. Get in madflavorfest.com, and you can find the link at the Facebook page,
That's
Mad Flavor Fest. $10 in advance, and then at the door it's $15 to get in.
That's right. And kids 12 and under are free. You can also get a family pass online for $30, which gives 4 people admittance. So.
Well, this is great.
You can't beat it.
I'm really proud of you guys and what you guys are doing. You and Matt and everybody that's involved in this thing. And
there's a lot of folks coming together and helping out. So Nathan Isaac made the posters. Robert Blumrick's going to be helping with sound and lights. Jared Jones has been helping with the PayPal account and Twitter. And then there's many people on the planning committee: Seth Owen, Chris McDonald, Luke Short, myself, Casey Piscatelli. Of course, we've got all the help from Amy Plock and Whitney Wardrip with the American Red Cross. And even people coming out of the woodwork, like a guy named Blake Gentry just chose to make a commercial on YouTube for the festival.
That's great.
He's like, here's a link. I made this for you guys.
Well, listen, we got to run to a break. We'll be back, though. We're going to play a little more music, and we'll talk again. And this next break, we'll talk about the bands that are going to be appearing.
All right, excellent.
Okay, great. Come on back, folks. Now we're Rock 93.9 KTG, Black Keys, Gold on the Ceiling, a request from Jessica.
Yay!
Jessica Dockrey with SuggStreetPost.com. You have the link to the website there.
It is Mad Flavor. Oh, for Sugg Street.
Yeah, SuggStreetPost.com. Y'all have a link to that.
Yes.
On your website
yes,
as well.
Do.
And then MadFlavorFest.com. We didn't mention some of the artists. Some of the artists. I know Bad Apple Paintworks is going to be there. That's really
amazing.
It's a buddy of mine, but he just does
Pat
great
Harvey
work.
does an excellent
Pat
job.
Harvey. And it's funny because I've known Pat quite a few years, probably 10 years, and he just got into it. Like 2 or 3 years ago, and now he's like crazy good artist.
Like he's always been good. Like the first thing he's ever painted, he's just a genius.
I know.
Really, he is.
His guitar cases are.
Oh, they're epic.
They
totally
are.
epic.
I know. So some of the other people are going to be there.
Well, we've got KB Rosenblatt Designs. The Coup from Clarksville is going to be there doing flow arts. The MCC Humanities Department is going to be there passing out free literary magazines, the Gadfly, and informing people on some of their new classes coming up. World of Rowcraft is going to be there.
Row, yeah. Alonso's
awesome.
wife. Yeah, great.
Holdfast Wood Company is going to be there.
Cody does
Cody
great work.
McDowell is
yeah.
amazing. Of course, we mentioned Bad Apple Paintworks, the Candle House. Travis Shanks is an excellent watercolor painter. If you didn't know, he's going to be
some
there.
of his work, yeah.
Elite Tattoo will have the mobile tattooing station. We've got the Learned Housewife, Coletta Jordan's Quilts, Jen's Butterfly Bows, Poppy and Clover, Let's Make Soap, Dragonflies Dance. We've got a lot of artists, and people are signing up new ones every day. So.
Well, good. So art and music and some of the performers. Oh, gosh, I'm supposed to be there.
Oh, gosh,
dude,
Pat,
I didn't know I was supposed to play that day. Yeah, I'm opening up the outdoor portion with a short acoustic set. And then the other Mother Brothers, great harmonies. I saw them
fabulous.
last weekend at Pennington Fest. Stepping Stone, favorite of KTG listeners, plays at noon. Frozen Frames, Solstice, Casey Caskey, The Rats, the Hollywood Gutter Rats at 5, Rachel Young, 6:10, Philosopher's Stone, JT Oglesby, and then Ray Ligon closes out the outdoor stage, 9:40. What's a nonprofit kid performance?
Well, it's Light of Chance. They're going to be out there performing. They're going to start off in the indoor stage at 10:30 a.m.
Okay.
Then we've got the Late Circuit, which is Matt Pentecost. The Deft, Country Strong, which is a really, really good band from Murray, Kentucky. Pillar of Fire, Go Lightly, formerly Ghosts, the Fairweather Kings, Patson, who you don't know.
One-man band.
He's the one-man band. He plays the guitar and the drums at the same time and sings.
I know.
He's impressive.
He is.
YouTube Patson. You'll be impressed.
You got to check out Patson. Yeah, Gypsy Lifter, Chad and the fellas, great songwriters. Technology versus Horse, and closing it out with Falter, yeah. Falter's opening for Saliva tomorrow night down in Clarksville at the warehouse. Johnny Keys will be there.
Of course Johnny Keys will be there.
Johnny Keys will be there.
You can't have a show without him.
And Clint Combs on the drums, so that's going to be fun too. So it's going to be a great time. Go to madflavorfest.com. Get your tickets early. They're only $10 and kids 12 and under for free. madflavorfest.com for all of the information. And man, I hope we have a great turnout.
Oh, we're going to. We're already going to have 200 people there working the thing. So we'll have a party by ourselves and no one shows.
That sounds good. Thank you so much, Jessica Dockrey from SuggStreetPost.com. And, well, gosh, I think I'm a little over time. I got to get up out of here.
Okay.
Thank you again.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be talking about it next week as well, just trying to get some folks out and support the Red Cross.
Excellent. It's a great cause. We'd love to see everyone come out and have a good time.